Oh boy, here we go again. What's up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Ubisoft is the latest to face the hate and backlash of going viral because, well, apparently they're set to delete your accounts and all of the games you have purchased if you are inactive on your Ubisoft accounts. This going absolutely viral all over Twitter. There's been a bit of a correction and maybe a misleading headline, but still a rule that a lot of people are pissed off at, that if you are inactive for long enough, Ubisoft can come in and delete your entire account and everything that you have ever bought from them. As it all started with this tweet from Michael saying, "This is just horrifying. Ubisoft confirms they will delete your account and purchase games if you go inactive for too long. Ubisoft, what the F? Another example of why I'm becoming more and more concerned with the death of physical games." People saying, oh, if you buy these digital games and not the discs, you are putting yourself at risk if the data becomes too much, or if you're too inactive and they don't deem you useful enough, you can delete those digital items you bought, as opposed to, hey, I got a disc, I can always play. I haven't bought a disc in a long time, but the story continues. And it showcases an email that a lot of people actually thought was fraudulent, but apparently is real. Ubisoft sent an email to this user saying, "Hey, we noticed that you have not been using your Ubisoft account associated with this email address. We have temporarily suspended your inactive Ubisoft account and will be closing it." And then they actually showed the original message from Ubisoft support saying, "Hey there, just wanted to chime in that you can avoid the account closure by logging into your account within the 30 days since receiving the email picture." So you have 30 days to apparently respond after getting that inactive account email. And all you have to do is select the cancel account closure link contained in the email. We certainly do not want you to lose access to your games or account. So if you have any difficulties logging in, then please create a support case with us. So from this viral thread, and Muda also responded to this, his tweet got over 100,000 likes, went absolutely viral. People thinking, okay, Ubisoft confirms they will delete your accounts and all of your games if you go inactive, and some people thinking for just 30 days. It seemed to be a bit misinterpreted because people thought, oh, once you go inactive for 30 days, it's all done. You got no chance to go back. Everything is gone. Maybe not so much the case. This was given a community note and a bit of a misleading headline, as it seems that if you go inactive for 6 months or more, so in a lot of these cases, you might not even get emailed in the first place, but at least 6 months of straight inactivity, and then you get that 30 days to actually say, hey, I'm not inactive, here's my case, don't close my account, which is a lot different than just saying, hey, after 30 days, everything is gone. But people still complaining about this being a policy in the first place, saying, hey, it doesn't matter if I'm inactive for a year, 10 years, I bought that, I own it for life. That's how it should be. So what do you guys think? And again, the community notes seemed to correct this. I think it was, we live in a time where things just go absolutely viral. People get very upset, but it does drive an interesting point between physical and digital. And when you buy something, typically you go to a store, you buy a TV, you buy a lamp, you get that for life. You know, IKEA can't come into your house and say, hey, haven't turned on this lamp for 6 months. We're just going to take away this waste of space and, take it back. When you buy it, it is yours. Typically, that is how people think the rules should work, even with these digital goods. But when it comes to data and all this stuff being stored, or you being inactive as a customer to them, all of a sudden Ubisoft thinks that even if you're inactive for 6 months or 2 years, that they can just come in and delete your stuff. I do see an issue with that, right? Some people don't play video games for months at a time. I don't know if I've been there yet in my life, but certainly there'll be times where I'm like, hey, I step away from certain video games for 6 months all the time, right? I don't play many Ubisoft games. Should I be concerned if I step away from Ubisoft games to play better games for a year that I'm going to lose everything I bought? That is the issue. That is certainly a problem. So despite the headline being a bit misleading, Ubisoft facing backlash for the fact that, hey, even after a certain amount of time inactive, that is quite lengthy, we can just delete everything you've ever bought from us. That is what people are taking issue with. It's not near as brash as the headlines did first perceive, but it's still an issue that a lot of people are, taking up arms about. So what do you guys think about the Ubisoft hate and backlash and wildfire over this past weekend? Should they be able to delete your stuff if you are inactive for a long enough period of time, or should you own it for life after buying it? I think I know where I'm leaning towards, so hopefully we'll see maybe some updates from them. Till next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see you back here sometime soon.